hear myself. Oh my god. Okay, we're not doing it. Stream will be on shortly, just a few more minutes. Hello everyone, I know it's been a while. Hi. Today we will be watching some videos. Ooh. Is my hair evenly? Oh, I'm spreading this. Come on. There we go. Sorry. It drives me nuts when things aren't symmetrical. But yeah. Hi. How are you guys doing? Like, tell me about your day. Tell me about something you're looking forward to. Tell me your biggest fear. Okay, I'm sorry. I should oh, what's going on? Da, 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 da. All right, we are going to be watching some YouTube videos today. So let me just get it set up. Hello. Oh, what the? Thank you. Finally, you paused. Like you were supposed to. Sorry, I'm talking to the video thing. Anyways, let's watch these UK PSAs. And I might have to get up later to get a drink, but I'll keep this playing since it's like 50 PSAs. So yeah. Alright guys, trigger warning for everything. So if you think something triggering could pop up, like something excuse me, triggering for you would pop up, I suggest you don't watch this stream. But yeah, I might stream on Twitch tomorrow. British people should be prosecuted for having sex with children overseas. Yes, I agree. I don't think anyone should be having sex with children because that number one, okay, let me get one thing clear. Sex with a child is never consensual. They are not an adult, they cannot consent. Let me make that very clear. So, like, I don't get why people go overseas to, like, fuck teenagers and shit. I think that's fucking nasty. I think that's, like, the most foul thing you could ever do, bro. Like, I've never been sexually assaulted. I've been sexually harassed, but that's, like, a completely different thing. But because sometimes with sexual harassment, you might not always know what you're doing is harmful. Because, like, you could say things that are hurtful and not know why they're hurtful. For example, uh, but anything involving minors, you should know better than to fuck around with that. When when people of my generation say fuck them kids, we don't mean literally. Please do not do that. Number one, it's stupid. Number two, it's gross. And number three, do you really want to be a registered sex offender? No, I didn't think so. So leave them kids alone, dude. Oh, I love this PSA. Okay, so what's really interesting is that in this PSA, they actually have a whole entire like puppet in this PSA that's the size of an average little girl. Maybe 3 to 4 feet tall, maybe. Uh I think this is portraying an 8-year-old, 8 or 9-year-old kid. So maybe I'm thinking like 4 feet tall at the minimum because my little sister is like around the same size as that puppet. So, like, I like the way they use the puppet and the guy like controlling the puppet to symbolize like how abusers control their victims. And I feel like this commercial, like this PSA, does a really good job at explaining how abused people might not be able to speak up. And you guys will see what I mean. Hmm? Hello. Hmm? Let me check on you, chat, because I know some of you motherfuckers are mischievous and ornery, so I gotta look after you guys. Because one time when I was streaming, okay, let me tell you about a viewer I had to ban on Twitch. Uh, Basically, this guy kept asking me if like I could like put my feet in his face and like put my toes in mashed potatoes, and I'm like, dude, as someone who used to be a sex worker, I get it. People are into what they're into, and I am perfectly fine with that. But what the fuck? In that stream, I was literally talking about how mashed potatoes trigger my eating disorder. I cannot be around mashed potatoes. I cannot be in the same room as mashed potatoes. Because if I'm in the same room as a food that, like, in the same vicinity as, like, food that triggers me, I will literally start crying or even having a panic attack. Like like I don't have a panic attack externally, but internally I have like a silent panic attack, which is the most severe ones I deal with. But like this motherfucker, he had the audacity to be like, "Yeah, wiggle them toes in the mashed potatoes, baby, yeah." And I'm like, "No, excuse me, sir. First of all, we just met. Second of all, you're being parasocial as fuck. And third of all, you need to go to therapy for your porn addiction. Like, I know that's a lot coming from me, which, if you guys have followed me for a while, you may know I'm very hypersexual due to my autism. Uh, you may know of a more famous example of hypersexuality and autism, which is like, unfortunately, Chris Chan is like the worst case scenario with when it comes to autism, like autism induced hypersexuality. It's like one of the worst cases of that I've ever seen. And I can get pretty bad, but I would never do the things Chris Chan has done. Absolutely not. Have I done stupid shit in the past? Yes. But as of more recently, I've been trying to hold myself accountable for the stupid shit I did. I mean, it's kind of my fault for flirting with the guy in Twitch chat, but also, dude, like, warn people before you tell them what you're into because you don't know how someone will react. Like, not just me, but like anybody, really. So, like, you know, what the fuck was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was gonna check on you guys to make sure y'all are behaving. But yeah, okay, you guys are doing good. Oh, I also like this one. You guys will like this PSA because it's like animated, and I rarely see animated commercials anymore. I miss the early 2000s when like commercials were more fun to look at. Like, I would not complain about ads unless it was on a more adult, not adult, what's the word for like not necessarily children's television, but not like adult content. I guess PG-13. uh, but I never saw adult things being portrayed in cartoons properly. And this commercial right here is very far ahead of its time. Also, fun fact, the Samaritans, they actually have mentally ill people help them make the commercials they make about mental health, which I think is a fucking awesome idea to get a disabled person to like help direct and make these commercials because it makes people understand what it's like to live with these issues. Most collisions happen 3 miles of your home. Actually, that is surprisingly true, which I thought it would be the opposite case. I thought like okay, so here's my thought process on this, right? I honestly always thought that you would be safer like walking on the street near your home because like if there's a car coming, you could easily run onto the sidewalk. before it gets there. So I don't know. Like, I don't know how these things work. I'll be honest. I've only been alive for so long, so I only know so much. Ride the roads are you as carefully as those who don't think. Oh god, this one. This one made me cry. Like, I saw it, this one, when I was like 14, and it made me like realize how important seatbelts are. Like, the thought of accidentally killing someone you love on accident is so scary to me, and I don't know why. There is now a deadly virus. Anyone can catch it with sex with an infected person, man or woman. So far, it's been confined to small groups, but it's spreading. And unless we act now, it's going to get much worse. Well, I'm really glad that, like, these commercials were made because now most people who are diagnosed with HIV or AIDS, they can live a normal life. I actually met somebody who has been living with AIDS for like I think 30 years. I met somebody back when I was in 5th grade. I was learning about what AIDS was and like what other STDs were. Uh like it was when people in my school started getting, like in my elementary school, like started getting sex education, and I was taught the difference between HIV and AIDS. Now most people don't get AIDS. Most people just have HIV and they take like medication to prevent it, like to like completely make it like this medication does not cure HIV or AIDS. I forgot what the medications are called, but there's like multiple different kinds that treat HIV and AIDS. But like if you continue like taking your HIV or AIDS medication like consistently, uh you are no longer able to transfer it to other people. So that means like you could like have sex or donate blood as long as you're taking that medication basically. Well, I guess you could have sex with AIDS and a chance of dying, but I don't recommend that. I please don't transfer HIV or AIDS. I mean, not transfer, transmit HIV or AIDS to another person. Chat, please don't do that. Please get tested. Please use a condom because no one deserves to get any STD or STI. Like, no, most people are decent people, so that's why I believe like most people don't deserve that. You know what I mean? There's that small 1% that I'm like, yeah, I don't care what happens to you, fuck you. But most of the time, I don't really wish ill intentions on people, or at least I try not to. Because, mainly because my religion's like, you don't have to forgive. Okay, in Satanism, when you believe in Satanism, you don't have to forgive a person for what they've done to you, but you have to acknowledge that they're human too, basically. And I try to live by that. So, yeah. Honestly, I feel bad for people like that. Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking, like, Star, why do you feel bad for an abuser? There's a difference between being abusive and having postpartum depression. I don't know if my mom ever had it, but I'm pretty sure my mom might have had postpartum depression. I don't know why, but I feel like she might be more than likely to experience that. Uh, but like, I've been reading about postpartum depression because one friend of mine is like pregnant, which I'm really happy for her. Chat, can we get a hell yeah for my pregnant friend? But anyway, like, I also had another staff that was pregnant. Two staff of mine, actually three, have gone pregnant. And because I like want to know the best way to care for people, I always research these kinds of things if there's a medical anomaly going on and I know that it's going on. I try to research as much as I can because I know what it's like to not be understood. So I will try to understand others by researching different things about their conditions. Uh, well, I guess pregnancy is just the part of the human condition if you choose for it to be, but if you don't want to keep the baby, whatever. Uh, I'm pro choice, 1000%. I don't think it's anyone's business what you're doing with your body. Uh, but anyway, I like was researching postpartum depression and oh my god, it is one of the most terrifying mental illnesses I've ever heard of. Like I think it would be terrifying to live with that. Like not only being a danger to yourself, but also being a danger to your baby and it could affect anyone. So even people who have no history of postpartum depression can still get it to a severe degree. And a lot of people with postpartum depression, they end up unaliving themselves. Like there's a very high mortality rate for people postpartum depression. I've met people who've gone through it, and a lot of them have told me that it is one of the most scary things they've ever gone through. I've met people who survived child abuse who told me that postpartum depression was one of the most scary things they've experienced. Like, I remember I had someone in my chat on Twitch tell me about their experience with postpartum, and I was like, Jesus Christ, that sounds so scary to live with. Like, it sounds way worse than normal depression. And I struggle with depression a lot. I have a lot of mental health issues. So I understand what depression is like. But holy fuck, postpartum depression, it's its own level of oh no, what happened? Hmm? Oh yeah, this is by the same people who did the phone call PSA. They're the Samaritans. Also, please donate to the Samaritans. They are still very much a thing, and they are a mental health organization that helps people with mental illness in the UK. So, yeah, please go support the Samaritans. Uh, but yeah. Oh, I'd never seen this one before. Oh, wait, yeah, actually, I have seen this one. I've seen most of these, I'm pretty sure. I remember the first time I watched this PSA, I was like, I didn't, I'll be honest, when I was like 13 or 14, that was the age where like my dad had to explain why people like are charged with murder if even if they accidentally kill someone. And basically, it could either be very unfortunate circumstances or somebody was being a fucking idiot, is literally what my dad said. He said the second one. He said something along the lines of they're a fucking idiot and that's how they accidentally killed someone or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said, but yeah. And I was like, damn, well, that's a new fear of mine, accidentally killing somebody. So, for context, all of these people accidentally killed somebody because they made the stupid decision to drink and drive. So, yeah. Oh, I've seen this one before. I remember this freaked me out when I was in middle school. Oh, I love this PSA. Oh, guys, If anybody here has epilepsy, please look away until I say it's safe, because this particular PSA has strobe lights, so I don't want anybody to get hurt or have a seizure. So please look away if you have photosensitive seizure disorders. Toy gun? Oh, I've seen this one before too. I wonder how they managed to make the blood effects in this one. I'd really like to know. Oh, I've seen this one too. It takes a very unexpected turn, I'll be honest. You'll see why I say that in a minute. And it's Canada. Sorry. Canada. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, that's sad. Well, I like last time I saw that PSA, I was like 13 or 14, and I didn't understand what it was implying, but now I know what it was implying, and it's really sad. Oh, I've seen this one too. Wait, what the hell? gotta sit like this for a while because my legs are hurting. I'm still watching it, by the way. Let me check chat as well. Oh, you can't hear my audio? Da, 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 da. Hello? Okay. Can you hear it now? Hi! Take my eyes off you. I can take.
It is quite clear that you were driving too fast to cope with the unexpected.
The faster the speed, the bigger the mess. From the Road Safety Authority, supported by Hibernian.
Elena didn't think anyone would hurt her. Elena trusted everyone. Maria doesn't trust anyone. Elena wanted to learn English. Maria gets beaten if she says no. Elena worked in a market to support her family. Maria works for nothing. Elena wanted to help people and be a nurse. Maria services up to 40 men a day. Elena used to cry when her father was cross with her. Maria doesn't feel anything anymore. Elena's family thinks she's dead. Help me. I was Elena. I am Maria. Help me. I'm here.
Zulkai, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, looks like my audio's fixed.
Make your plan. Get out alive.
Oh, I've seen this one before.
She can't even sleep. She heard a kid at school say you were a murderer.
Oh, this one broke me the first time I saw it. Because, like, the way the little girl's face, like, facial expression becomes more and more distressed. It's, like, heavily implying that she's slowly realizing what her dad has done.
How am I supposed to explain that you killed a little boy? I won't ever understand why you had to drive. Now everything's screwed up. Isn't it? Well, isn't it? Look at me.
There's just a huge void and there's nothing to fill it. Nothing at all.
The driver had been drinking and just smashed his car into the back of Michelle's car, and she died of head injuries.
Oh, she was lovely. She was full of energy, full of enthusiasm. Even if I could just hold her hand for 5 minutes, or tell her again how much I love her, or just touch her hair, I would give the world for that.
What are you drinking? Same again? Yeah. No, not for me. What?
Oh, this one grosses me out. You'll see why.
Get it half. Half is what girls drink.
What's the problem, Matt? I've got to get down with Mum's for dinner.
Oh, his mum's for dinner.
Mummy's boy. Come on, Dave. Just one more. All right, then get me a pint.
Come on, Dave. Just one more.
Will everyone please take their seats? Very shortly, your row will be divided into units of 3. Do not obstruct the gangways whilst the cages are installed. There is no cause for alarm. These cages are for your protection. Please cooperate with the surgeons. They will remove your teeth and nails. This greatly reduces the incidence of cannibalism. It is in your interest to comply. Eating, sleeping, and defecating may cause some discomfort, but your space allowance complies exactly with government regulations, and you have the satisfaction of knowing that you are part of the...
I believe this PSA is about animal testing or something. I don't really know.
To worry about. This system has been tested on 45 million specimens, with, I might add, your approval.
Welcome to the battery. Oh, I've seen that one too. The RSPCA makes pretty good PSAs. This one seems kind of mean-spirited to me though, and you'll see why.
Please give us £1, or we'll have to pull the trigger.
I mean, if you're gonna euthanize a dog, take it to the vet. I mean, don't euthanize animals willy-nilly, but, you know.
1, 2, 3. She's gonna be alright. Look, make her be alright. Calm down, sir.
You the driver of the vehicle, sir?
No pulse, no response.
Have you been drinking, sir?
Charging up. Just a quick one. Clear. I thought I'd be okay. Stand clear. Charging up. Stand clear.
I'm doing the best they can.
Still no pulse. Still no response. Thinker's not reacting. Still nothing. The patient is now asystolic. I didn't mean it. Oh.
What the fuck is happening? Oh, sorry. Miltia just raped his two sisters. What? What's Militia? What the? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. Is that the kid's name? Is that his name? Chat, help. My brain no work, help. I don't understand. Hold on, let me like watch it again. Actually, I'll be right back. I need to go take my medication. I'll be back. Oh my god. Ugh. I'll be back. take my meds. I take my meds. Oh my god, I gotta set my water down. Yeah, my drink. My drink. My drink. I don't know why I say it like that. Alright.
Hey. Stand clear. Charging up. Stand still.
They're doing the best they can.
Still no pulse. Still no response. Thinking's not reacting. Still nothing. The patient is now asystolic. I didn't mean it.
I still don't get what's going on in this one. Militia. Let me Google what militia is. How do I spell it? I don't remember how to spell it. Militia. Okay, it's spelled exactly. Militia. A military force that is raised from the civil population to supplement a regular army in an emergency. What is this simple? A body of citizens organized for Wait, so the military raped his sisters? Huh? I'm even more confused. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that, but whatever happened, it's not good, I'm assuming. Wait, I didn't read the rest of it. Hold on. Oh, I figured out what happened. I get it now. I get it. That's really unfortunate. Like, well, unfortunate is very much an understatement. Okay, what was the last one? Clubbed means like beating someone to death, right? I'm assuming that's what that means. Oh, I've seen this one too.
Please keep matches away from children.
We are making a bad decision by drinking another Sprite. Another Sprite. Sprite, you're a fucking G. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I didn't realize that. That was. I wasn't paying attention and I didn't realize there was a video with a very serious subject matter playing. Well, not video, PSA. And now I feel like I just disrespected every single abused child in the world. So I am so sorry. Oh my god, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm just very embarrassed. I feel really embarrassed. I'm so sorry, guys. I swear to God I wasn't paying attention and that's what happened.
Mummy, where are you? I don't like being on my own.
Not a word to anyone.
Oh, this last one freaks me out.
This is going to be our little secret.
You guys should look up what the extended cut version of this PSA is. Wait, not extended cut. The like original version. Because fun fact, that's not the original version of the PSA. It was remade because the original version was too intense for television. So yeah. Well, according to UK politics, I guess.
Sometimes we can't bear to look either. But cruelty to children can be stopped, and with your help, it can be stopped forever. Please support the NSPCC's new Full Stop campaign.
Full stop. A Vietnamese woman crying as she holds her deformed baby. A 9-year-old former soldier after a shot in the stomach being admitted to a military hospital. A hospitalized 4-year-old Cambodian girl whose leg has just been amputated. Thank us for sparing you these pictures with money. Account number 700. Doe, shame. Oh, I've seen this one too. I feel like that's common sense, but there's still idiots who drink and drive, and it pisses me off.
This is Salima too.
It's a baby.
Every day she grows stronger and stronger. In recent years and against overwhelming odds, infant deaths have been reduced by 30%.
I mean, that's not bad. 30%?
Soon, Salima too will be inoculated to protect her from polio, measles, and diphtheria. But there's one killer we can't inoculate her against.
It's a burb. Excuse me. Oh my god, excuse me. I like this one though because it really shows that like when you talk about mental health and people aren't understanding what you mean, that's what that feels like. It feels like I'm speaking a different language from other people, basically. Excuse me. Wow. Oh my god. I am so sorry. Oh, this is one of my favorite PSAs from the NSPCC. NSPCC.
What did I tell you about running indoors? Alright? What did I tell you?
Excuse me.
Here you are. What are you up to? I just asked you what you're up to. I don't you make me do this! You dirty bastard! Get out! Yes, get on you fucking wrong! Get out of here!
After an attack is over and the all clear has been sounded, arrangements will be made as soon as possible to treat any people who are ill or injured. Listen to your radio. Details will be given about what to do, when to do it, and how. If anyone dies while you are kept in your fallout room, move the body to another room in the house. Label the body with name and address, and cover it as tightly as possible in polythene, paper, sheets, or blankets. Tie a second card to the covering. The radio will advise you what to do about taking the body away for burial. If, however, you have had a body in the house for more than 5 days, and if it is safe to go outside, then you should bury the body for the time being in a trench or cover it with earth and mark the spot of the burial.
There was no intent. It was never meant to happen. But yes, I killed somebody. I was driving home in the morning when I thought I was okay, but obviously I wasn't. I'd left a husband and children without the mother and the wife, and I've got to live with that for the rest of my life. Very vivid nightmares, more realistic than anything I can actually remember. I'm just very sorry for my victims, the husband and the children and their family.
man.
The outcome of a sentimental impulse could mean a sentence of death for the animal you love and couldn't leave behind, and for you or someone like you, death in a manner that is beyond description. Whichever way you look at it, rabies means death.
Please, help us to assist the hundreds of ordinary British holidaymakers left to rot in foreign jails.
Hello? Hi. Oh man, where's my fish fingers? No. Gonna pick up the kids from school tomorrow.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yo, blood, that Ray Vest was big,
Hey, no, it was serious.
Big one.
Any money, Anton flopped the show.
Hey, look, idiot, man.
Doesn't matter what the occasion, birthday, christenings, my man always finds a way
I'll
to
tell you
flop the show.
something, it was a good thing you man never come because it was a big hype thing going about last night.
See, that's why, like having younger brothers and sisters, I stay indoors where the beef stays outside.
Well, that's it for today's stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.